Amazon's highly anticipated two-day shopping holiday is here, but some buyers are distracted a little by other retailers trying to cash in on the Prime Day frenzy. That includes Walmart, which is offering days of potential steals during Walmart Plus Week. So for more on all of this, we're joined by Jason Del Rey. He is a tech business journalist, and he's also the author of Winner Sells All, a book that dives into both Walmart and Amazon's complex businesses. I would read this book, Jason. That's very interesting.
I hope you will.
I'm going to look it up. But let's talk about Prime Day, or days now, right? It was one day, now it's multiple. It raked in $7.3 billion for Amazon last year. What are other retailers doing to try to cut into some of that market share?
Yeah, they're just trying to steal a little attention. In Walmart's case, they're running a deal, a sale a couple of days longer, and they're also marking down their own membership program by 50%. So $49 for Walmart Plus annually during this Walmart Plus week instead of the typical $98.
So, what's the strategy here? Is the thinking, listen, people are going to sort of head online to shop anyways, and then if Amazon can't meet their need, maybe they'll hop over to Walmart or perhaps Target. I'm not saying that I did that this morning, but I might have.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty straightforward strategy in that people are looking for deals this week online, and let's have something to offer them, even if our name's not Amazon.
I got to tell you, I didn't even realize that Walmart had a digital subscription program.
Yeah, so it's relatively new. They had been debating it internally for years as they saw their best customers becoming Amazon Prime customers. And so finally in the fall of 2020, they launched Walmart Plus. It has same day and next day grocery delivery. It has some discounts at gas stations and a few other perks that they're hoping at a lower price point than Amazon Prime will perhaps convince some Amazon customers to come over, or just have not as many Walmart customers flee for Amazon Prime.
Can we talk a little bit about the impact of the pandemic? Because it's sort of impacted everything we do even now. I imagine this was a big boost for online retailers. We know it was for Amazon. I imagine Walmart as well. But now that the pandemic is over, one of the things that I notice when I get online is there are, your choice. You can find your choice of products online on many of these websites. They're not in the store. It's almost like these retailers really want you to lean more into buying online. What are some of the trends that emerged from the pandemic that seem to be long-lasting?
Sure. On the Walmart side, the pandemic forced them to finally turn their stores into mini warehouses that would serve to now they deliver out of stores more frequently than they previously did. And also they had to finally give a robust curbside pickup offering. A Walmart near me has 15 parking spots dedicated alone just for pickup orders. And when I've gone on a weekday afternoon, they are packed. On the other hand, the supply chain issues that came as part of the pandemic are also sometimes, we still see signs of them sometimes. But to your point, I think the traditional retailers like Walmart, they were forced to finally utilize their stores as the advantages they could be for convenience, and that is turning them into sort of mini delivery and pickup hubs.
Yeah, that's really interesting. I mean, I do find it kind of frustrating, this new norm, though, of not being able to go to a store in a pinch and see, more than one option of one thing. Often there's, maybe two versions of it, but not, the 6 versions that were there before the pandemic, which then encourages you even more to go online and get away from that brick and mortar option. Jason Del Rey, I feel like we're going to be talking about this again at some other time, so hopefully we can have you back on. Thank you.
That'd be great. Thanks so much.